Monique with Rolling Out Magazine, and we are here live with the incredible Clark sisters. How you guys doing today?
Hey.
Wonderful, wonderful. So we're wrapping down 2019. You guys just released a new single, Victory.
Yes.
Tell us about it. What was the inspiration for it? How did it come about? And we'll start with you, Karen.
Well, the actual inspiration started, of course, with my son, who arranged the music, and he said, "Mom, I need some lyrics on it." And I began to pray because, of course, I consult God every time I write, and just making sure that I have a relevant word that the world can tap into and embrace. And God gave me that message because there's so much negativity going around in the world. And I wanted to be consistent with what the Clark sisters bring, in that we always sing with a message, you know, to inspire. And it's good to hear that people are being inspired by our music. So I thought to come along and bring this message. You know, we speak victory in everyone's life. Everyone that comes under the sound of our voice, they listen to our music, but we want them to really realize we're speaking into your atmosphere. So the Lord just kind of gave that to me and said, everybody that listens to your music, you don't realize that you're putting it in their atmosphere. When you listen to music, it changes the atmosphere.
Absolutely.
So I wanted that message to be.
Now, for Jackie and Dorinda, what does victory personally mean to you guys?
Victory to me is being an overcomer. That no matter what we're going through in life, that we will overcome it. Especially when we say we consult God about things. And even if, you know, a person doesn't know the Lord, if they listen to the music and listen to the words, knowing that when we speak about being victoriously, that whatever we're going through, that we can be victorious if we believe that God can get us through it. And I think that's the most important thing and the most relevant thing now is to just see how God has blessed us and how God blesses people when they trust and know that He's going to get them through something. And so victory to me just means exactly what it says, that we are victorious, and no matter what we're going through, that we can be victorious if we believe and trust God.
Okay. Dorinda?
Yes, well, victory to me, of course, is being a conqueror. Going through the challenges that we have to deal with as human beings. Sometimes it can be depression, sometimes it can be going through health challenges, sometimes it can be a mental challenge that you're dealing with, but to know that you can overcome with the help of God. Nobody could live without God in their lives, especially today. But to be victorious simply means that I've gone through something and I come out on top. And every time, if you keep God in your focus and in your view, knowing that He did it before, that He's able to do it again. And that's what really makes you victorious. I'm like, I went through this challenge right now, but I'm coming through it.
Right.
And so her words of this song is really so relevant for now, because everybody is going through something.
That's true.
And how do we get through it? How do we get through it? It has to be a higher power, as some people say, or it has to be the God that we know that has gotten us through all these 40 years. Every situation, we wouldn't have been able to make it without God. So now we can claim the victory and know that even ahead, that we'll be victorious.
And I was just, when she said that, I was thinking about Kanye West, how he has come out victoriously, learning and knowing God for his own personal self. I think that to me speaks to being victorious in the situation that he was in, and how he overcame it and has found Christ for himself. So I think that, I mean, we all need victory things happening in our life.
And it's interesting that you say that, because I was going to ask you guys about Kanye West and how you guys feel about him too. He was just recently in the news. He was at Lakewood Church with Pastor Joel Osteen. And he also performed at a prison for inmates as well. So how do you feel about what he's doing in the Christian community?
I think he's doing a great work. You know, just seeing how his inspirational messages with the choir, because it's a song that really soothes a person's doubts. It's a song that really gives them a lift to keep going. It's a song that allows people to even hear the message of God or the message of an inspirational word. It's a song that does it. So what he's doing, I think it is just absolutely, it's necessary because now we're going through a transition. Millennials are coming on the scene. So you gotta have something for the millennials to hold on to. Once you get that song, you can get them in the church to get that word. And so that's what's so powerful. So I was so happy to see him at Pastor Joel Osteen and to deliver the message that he delivered that day was just so powerful.
And he's actually singing our song.
Yes, absolutely.
That's what really inspired us. Is like, wow. And when I first saw him, and of course we were invited to, our son was invited to go to this concert here, and he put us on FaceTime. He's like, he's singing you guys' song. And it's like, that's a part of our ministry too. Perhaps our songs minister to him, that he want to take it and share it as well. And I know people have their different views about Kanye West, but I think the main thing is that instead of talking about him, let's pray for him and love him. That's most important.
Absolutely.
You know, instead of you coming up with your opinions and your negativity of what we singing about in our song, let's speak positivity, you know, around him. You know, it's so important.
It is.
He's making a difference.
Yes.
He's making a difference because it's something that has never been done
before. That's
and
right.
when you see a person that comes and do something that's never been done, let's see what this is doing. It's actually making the young people say, oh,
church ain't so bad.
Absolutely. Because they're not
ain't so bad.
Absolutely. And then too, it's seeing that the young people are getting church in them because he's singing those gospel songs that's making them feel like, oh, I can do this. I can make it through this. You know, I can have victory now.
So when we talk about the scripture to go into the highways and the byways and compel them to come, he's compelling them to come.
Yes.
So what we need to do is pray for, once they leave that situation, is that they will find a home to go, a church to go to, you know, a pastor to be a shepherd over them. And I think that's just the pivotal point for some people is to be able to find out, oh, well, God really is a good guy. He really is somebody we need to love and show and introduce to other people.
But he's doing something. He has the #1 album in the nation right now. Yes, he is. And even just reading commentary on social media or whatnot, TV, you hear people say, this is the first time that I've listened to an entire gospel. You know, those type of things. So he's doing something. He's touching people. So staying in that same vein as well, so your music crosses over, right? Kanye West is singing your song. Jay-Z, Beyonce was singing your song. A couple years ago, you guys were brought on stage with Escape, and they were here and they were singing your song. How does that make you feel when you know that you're crossing over generations and you're reaching the younger people, right? The millennials, the Gen Xers, those type of people. How does that make you guys feel?
You know, when we tap in, God allows the opportunity for us to people of their magnitude to want to embrace our music. It is so encouraging to us, because we're not saying, as my sister spoke, we're not perfect. We have challenges too, and we that's part of the message that we want to share, is that God can bring us through our challenges and our problems, and that alone gives us an opportunity to minister to those artists, and let them know, and to hear them say, your music brought me through college. We hear Beyonce say it all the time. You know, y'all, I was raised up on y'all's music. You know what I'm saying? And to hear that, it's just Missy Elliott. That is where I got my inspiration from, doing the harmony. It's like to hear that, it's just so, it just brings chills, because we look at ourselves as, you know, as we say just little old us, but people of that magnitude, you know, it give us so much respect, and we're honored that God taps us in to those people to not only become yoked up with them, you know, with it personally, but they establish another platform for us, especially Jay-Z and Beyonce. People who didn't even know the Clarksons, they're like, who is she talking about, the Clarksons? And now the millennials now are like, oh, that's them. So we appreciate them. You know, it's just a God moment, and I know some of the church people don't understand, but
they understand.
Here it is.
Okay, so let's kind of close it out. Victory, is that another smash hit? Is that another timeless classic hit?
It is, I must say, and I'm saying this because my sister Karen has wrote the song, and you know, she already wrote another. She's a little hit maker in our family. She just took to it. She tweaked up to almost sitting back and let Karen do it. But actually, Karen was the one that wrote Blessed and Highly Favored, which was the one that we run the Grammys on.
Okay.
And so now this song Victory, I love it because my nephew Jay Drew, the music that he has, he's so relevant for the time. And I mean, such a brilliant young man, and just to see how God is just, you talk about recreating sounds, to see how he brought this retro sound to the Clark sisters. Now we retro, we is the retro. He said, I'm gonna show you how the retro gonna sound. And, you know, even though we don't know the sounds that they have, and so he had that, and God has allowed him to bring that together. And Karen wrote the words, and then just to see that it just evolves with what's going on now, because everybody today need to prosper and be in good health. Because that's it seems like cancer is running rapid. It seems that, you know, you hear one day this person got cancer, next day this person got cancer. No, we're gonna prosper and be in good health. But the only way we can prosper and be in good health is that we've got to start speaking. We claim the victory. That's right. And that's what that's about.
So are we also working on an album? When is the album dropping?
In
2020.
Yes, 2020 March.
Okay. And what can we expect from that album? I'm sure
you're going to be surprised. We can't give all the surprises away. Oh, sure.
We can talk. Jay-Ju, can we talk about it?
You can mention a few names. You can get about top two, three.
Top 2, 3.
Okay.
Well, of course, we got Kirk Franklin. He's going to be a part of it. Jermaine Dupri. And then, of course,
Warren Campbell.
Yes, Warren Campbell.
Rodney Jordan.
Oh, we can't wait.
Oh, it's going to be phenomenal. And I think this is the first time that we've had so many different well-known producers, you know, in the secular as well as the gospel. So it's going to be very, very exciting for us. And like Karen said, we were doing the one last time, but I think this is one last time again.
One more time. We'll take it. Okay. And we can't leave without knowing what's going on with the movie. So, yes, you guys have a movie coming out.
Yes. You want to talk about your
Jackie?
So, with the movie is the life story of the Clark sisters, and I think that it's really going to bless the people, because I think it's one of the things that's really important is for people to see that we're real. That people put you on a pedestal and make you, feel like you something different. But when you see the life story of what we went through, the things that we went through, where we came from. And the situations that we had to endure. But in all of that, look at where God placed us, and look at where we are today. Had it not been for God putting us into a heart and a love into a woman, Dr. Maddie Moss Clark, to create the situation for us. This is her legacy. We're living our mother's legacy. So I'm just grateful, and I think that they're going to love it. They're going to see the stories that we've gone through, and the challenges that we've faced and had to overcome. But in all of that, look at where we are today.
Absolutely.
So we're grateful. I'm really grateful for the movie coming out, and I think everybody's gonna enjoy it.
Yes. And then too, we have also the executive producers, Mary J. Blige, Queen Latifah, and Missy Elliott, and of course our brother-in-law, our pastor, Mr. J. Dushia, and Holly Carter, who is very, very instrumental in pulling all of this together. We did on TV1, we did the Unsung, Unsung with the Clark Sisters, and it stemmed from that because we had a little snippet of our life story. So now she wanted to put it in a movie, and this is how it all started. So we're really excited about just even having those 3 top names, Queen Latifah, Mary J. And Mary J. did give us at the Essence Festival. She had a luncheon. And she honored each one of us. Just said how you all's music have really blessed me. So I'm so honored to be a part of the movie and everything. So we're excited about it.
Excited is an understatement because we can't wait. Okay, well, I don't want to take up any more of you guys' time. It was definitely a pleasure talking to you. We got a lot of exciting things going on. Victory dropped November 15th. The album is coming out 2020. The movie's coming out 2020. So any parting words that you guys want to say?
Well, I just want to say I want to thank everybody that have supported the Clark Sisters down through. Without you all, we would not be able to make it even further. And so it's because of your love, your support on social media, all the good things that y'all say about us. It's what keeps us going.
And I just want to thank you for giving us an opportunity to be on your show to talk about the Clark Sisters.
Rolling out.
Thank you, ladies, so much.
Thank you for it.